When Manchester United announced the signing of Bryan Mbeumo in July 2025, it represented much more than just another transfer in a summer window. In a period of transition, rebirth, and significant upheaval at Old Trafford, the acquisition of the 25-year-old forward from Brentford for a reported fee of around $71 million was seen as a statement of intent from one of the world's most storied football clubs. Mbeumo, a player who had consistently excelled in the Premier League, scoring 20 goals in the 2024-25 season and demonstrating remarkable attacking productivity, was not just a name on a list of summer signings. He was a symbol of Manchester United's renewed ambition after a challenging period on and off the pitch. For United, the signing of Mbeumo came at a critical juncture. The club had endured a tumultuous previous season, finishing well below expectations and necessitating a comprehensive rebuild. The need for goals, creativity and consistency at the top end of the pitch was clear, and Mbeumo's arrival directly addressed that gap. His previous seasons at Brentford had shown that he could not only score goals but also create opportunities for others, link play between midfield and attack, and operate effectively in multiple forward positions. It was that versatility, the ability to drift wide, to play centrally as needed, to combine with teammates and exploit spaces, that made him such an attractive target for United's sporting strategy. In his very first outings for United, it became evident that Mbeumo's presence was already making a tangible difference. He featured early in the season after debuting in pre-season matches during the club's summer series in the United States, where fans and pundits alike began to imagine what a more dynamic, fluid attack might look like. His eagerness to integrate, to link up with fellow new arrival Matheus Cunha, and to breathe life into a forward line that had struggled in recent years was palpable. Teammates quickly recognized his work ethic, his willingness to press, and his instinctive sense for goal. These qualities, combined with the confidence that comes from having delivered consistently in England's top flight, allowed Mbeumo to settle into Manchester United's setup more smoothly than many might have expected for a big-money summer signing. Manchester United, perhaps the most striking early indicator of Mbeumo's impact, came in a high-profile fixture against Liverpool at Anfield in October 2025. In that match, Mbeumo scored the opening goal within the first minute, a moment that not only electrified United supporters, but also helped secure a rare victory at a notoriously difficult away ground. It was the kind of moment that could easily define a player's legacy at a club, and for Manchester United, still seeking to regain its stature among English football's elite, it was a crucial psychological boost. The victory served as a reminder that United still had the capacity to compete at the highest level, and Mbeumo's involvement was central to that narrative. Beyond individual match moments, Mbeumo's broader influence on United's season has been significant. In the context of a squad undergoing reform, with multiple players arriving and departing, his ability to produce goals and assists provided a much-needed attacking spark. Analysts pointed to his consistency, 5 goals and 1 assist in 10 appearances across competitions, for example, as proof that he was more than just a flash in the pan. What made his contributions especially valuable was not only the quantity of his output, but the timing and quality. Goals in big games, decisive contributions when the team needed momentum, and a visible hunger to improve week after week. The people's person critics, who once questioned United's transfer strategy, found themselves revising their assessments as Mbeumo's influence grew. While he was not a marquee global superstar on the scale of some names linked with United in transfer rumours, his fit within the squad's tactical structure and his alignment with the vision laid out by the coaching staff made him arguably one of the smartest signings of the window. Directors and coaches highlighted not only his goal record, but his character, his willingness to embrace the club's culture, and his clear desire to help drive the team forward. These factors, they argued, were just as important as raw statistics, perhaps even more so in a locker room looking to rebuild confidence and collective identity. Off the pitch, Mbeumo's arrival also had a boosting effect on the morale of the club's supporters. In an era where fan sentiment can often feel distant or detached from transfer dealings, the enthusiasm surrounding his signing was palpable. United fans saw in him a player who combined Premier League experience with youthful prime years ahead, someone who could be part of both the present and future of the club's attacking core. His personal story, a player who grew up dreaming of playing for Manchester United and was ultimately able to make that journey, resonated deeply with supporters, giving weight to the oft-used phrase that he had joined the club of his dream, Premier League. Critically, Mbeumo's influence extended into the tactical philosophy of the team. United's coaching staff, led by manager Ruben Amorim at the time, adapted formations and attacking patterns to incorporate his strengths. His movement between the lines, his sharp runs behind defences, and his capacity to link with wide players and midfield runners. This tactical flexibility was vital in a league as demanding as the Premier League, where opponents vary widely in style and defensive approach. Mbeumo provided a reliable tactical outlet, allowing United to shift seamlessly between counter-attacking play and sustained pressure. In that sense, he didn't just boost the team's attacking output, he provided strategic depth and adaptability. It's also worth noting that Mbeumo's presence helped alleviate pressure on other attacking players who had previously borne disproportionate responsibility. With a reliable goal scorer in their ranks, United's attackers could operate with greater freedom, knowing that the scoring burden would not fall solely on a handful of individuals. This redistribution of attacking responsibility helped create a more cohesive, balanced offensive unit, which in turn made United harder to defend against. The psychological relief this provided cannot be understated. A team that believes it can score in multiple ways is a more confident and dangerous team. Despite the positives, Mbeumo's journey with United was not without its challenges. There were tactical debates, moments of pressure to deliver in crucial fixtures, and the ongoing task of forging chemistry with new teammates. At times, internal discussions about tactical setups and his role surfaced publicly, reflecting the complexities of integrating a high-profile signing into a club with evolving managerial visions. These moments underscored the fact that elite football is as much about adaptation and communication as it is about individual talent. Nevertheless, Mbeumo's resilience and willingness to embrace the club's culture helped him navigate these early hurdles. In the broader sweep of Manchester United's season, Mbeumo's influence was one of the defining storylines. While the club faced managerial change and debates over tactical direction, his consistent attacking threat provided stability amid uncertainty. He became not only a key figure in United's starting lineup, but also a player around whom tactics could be built and moments of brilliance cultivated. Whether it was scoring crucial goals, linking play in important matches, or simply energizing the squad with his presence, Mbeumo's contributions were woven into the fabric of United's campaign. Reflecting on his first season, one can see that Mbeumo's transfer did more than just boost Manchester United's attacking numbers. It signalled a renewed offensive ambition, a willingness to invest in players who combine Premier League experience with long-term potential, and a strategic vision that balanced individual excellence with collective strength. His role in big moments, like the victory at Anfield, will be remembered by fans as turning points in a season marked by transition. In many ways, Mbeumo became a symbol of Manchester United's broader identity recalibration, reminding everyone that the club's attacking legacy remained intact and could be revitalized with the right personnel. As the season progressed, and as United continued to build around him and other key players, Mbeumo's impact echoed beyond goals and assists. He embodied a shift in mindset, from rebuilding to challenging, from diagnosing problems to actively solving them on the pitch. His journey from Brentford to Old Trafford showcased that careful scouting, strategic investment, and alignment between player ambition and club vision can produce results that resonate at every level. On the pitch, in the locker room, in the stands, and in the wider culture of a football club with global stature. In conclusion, Bryan Mbeumo's transfer to Manchester United was far more than a headline-grabbing deal. It was a turning point in a club's search for resurgence. By injecting goals, tactical flexibility, confidence, and a new forward dynamic, he helped to reshape United's attacking identity and gave fans hope for a future where the team could once again compete at the highest levels of English and European football. As Manchester United looks ahead, the legacy of Mbeumo's first season will be seen as one of the defining moments in the club's ongoing evolution, a true boost in every sense of the word.